Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design. And we're back with more Dream Daddy.
Daddy.
Last time, Amanda came home late, and we had a moment, and now it's morning.
Yeah, pretty much. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering.
Eat your eggs, girl.
She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Aww.
Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again.
Well, I'm sorry for freaking you out. I trust you to make good choices, and good. Ooh, so stern. I mean, we kind of went the route of not disciplining her.
Yeah.
So I thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself.
Team Kingsley?
Team Kingsley. Amanda gives me a hug. Aw. Want some eggs?
You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them.
Oh, so good. Already did.
Yes.
Bless you.
Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan.
All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. I guess she's close to being an adult.
Yeah, I mean, she's still old enough at this point, I think, to where it's important to treat her like an adult.
Yeah, she's gonna go off to school soon, and she's gonna be alone there, so...
Like, end of high school, you're basically an adult at that point. I think some kids could, like, still be too immature to be at that point, but I think there are more than plenty of kids that can be.
Yeah.
Wait, one more thing before you go.
What?
What's Dadbook?
Dad.
It's a social media platform.
Wait.
What?
What's a social media platform?
Dad, I have to go to school.
Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own.
All right, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
That's what they said, brah.
He just doesn't pay attention.
All right, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes.
Oh.
Oh, fun! Are we gonna do a thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, this is cool. I've been waiting for one of these, like, shifting gears kinds of moments.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit since we've had that.
Yeah.
Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but these are, I think these are really fun things. On a Friday night, you are most likely to...
Ooh.
Ooh.
Polish and sort my coin collections.
Netflix and grill, baby.
Fall asleep watching the History Channel.
Torment my children with dad puns.
Sink into blissful oblivion. This one.
I mean, it's pretty accurate so far.
It's accurate to my real life.
It's true. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be?
My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt. Cast away on DVD for instructional purposes. How are you gonna watch it though? A boat, obviously.
I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day.
A boat, obvi.
What are your turn-ons? Ooh.
Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. Top-tier grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. That's hard.
I like that some of these are sort of jokes, but still kind of serious, like tennis shoes with long white socks.
I'm gonna go with strong dad arms. I could see Cyrus liking that.
What do you want to be when you... what did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals?
Oh god, no. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father.
Aw.
The president of space.
Yes!
Pro skater who is also an astronaut. Definitely.
What's your favorite movie genre?
War documentaries. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Oh man, some good choices.
Nothing with horror or sci-fi?
Nah.
Come on.
Whatever will make me cry. This is also true in real life.
There you go. What's your ideal date?
napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Actually, this is real too.
What do you never leave home without?
A sensible cardigan. Not just any cardigan, a sensible one.
My sick vape.
God damn.
So good.
My book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone keys and wallet at home sometimes. Sensible cardigan.
Do you think that they cater some of these to kind of like mold yourself to
the dad.
Be an ideal candidate?
Yeah, well, the grill mate one, all the Joseph's ones are really obvious. It's
Yeah.
like the grill one, the cardigan, like shit like that.
Do you think it's too obvious?
No. Some of them are. Like, I think Joseph's are, but the other ones aren't as bad.
I guess maybe the follow-up to my question is, do you think that it's good or bad to make it obvious who it's affecting?
I think it really depends, like, how the game is set up, because in typical dating sims, it's probably a good thing because you can get shit endings if you don't go the right direction.
And it could be really frustrating if you don't like go all in on one dad or one character.
Yeah, which is one of my biggest complaints about a lot of dating sims is it's either you go all in on one character, or if you try to play the field, you get
nothing.
Or you get a bad ending, like literally what they call a bad ending.
Yeah. So I guess so in this case, it's more dependent on if they let you play the field.
Yeah.
And have a good outcome, or if they really want you to just go all in on one.
Yeah. My personal preference is to play the field if they let you.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping.
It seems like they've set it up so far to let you play the field, so I hope that stays true.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll find out. Spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How profound I am of
proud.
Oh, proud.
This is the Brian one.
Yeah. Potential ends of the world. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can next get a cup of coffee and lawnmower modifications. Profile complete.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. Totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting.
Okay, I promise I'll make some friends.
Maybe her saying message all of them is the game, being like, yes, you can talk to multiple people.
Ah, that's a good point, actually. Amanda gives me a hug.
Nah.
Go get him, Dad.
Sticks her tongue out.
Nah.
Welcome.
That's cute.
You've got
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they really do just kind of let us, like...
I'm gonna start with my friend. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Oh, look it!
Oh.
Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it.
I'm afraid it ain't most likely to get one last good cardio session in.
You had one thing to take with you at Desert Island, a box of energy bars.
Of course. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile.
God damn it.
What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever.
Sure, ideal date. Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun.
Would you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. I spent a lot of time thinking about. A mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Yeah, I wonder if those hearts change. Like,
I think you probably earn them.
oh.
I think that's like your status with them.
Yeah, like they're empty right now, but they fill up.
Yeah, by like chatting and meeting up, I think that tells you where you stand.
Oh, that's so good if that's true. That's kind of nice, and that's not something that a lot of dating sims give you. I think is like feedback on your current relationship standing.
Harvest Moon games do. You can see how many hearts you have.
I mean, that's nice.
Yeah.
I think that's important too, because it means that you're not always feeling around in the dark. While a simulation might suggest that like giving the player that information is contradictory to a simulation, but from a game perspective, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music.
Friday night. Perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby.
If you had anything to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away.
That's just not practical, man.
I mean, you say that, but try being on a deserted island for the rest of your life. You kind of need some entertainment.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles.
I feel ya.
What's your ideal date? We go to an animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat.
Yes.
It's pretty.
I love it.
Pretty endearing.
I love it.
It's pretty good. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? I think he's my favorite dad so far, if I'm being totally honest.
Yes. I'm leaning there.
At first, I was more into Craig because he was like the most genuine and nice one to us. But like, I don't know. Matt's kind of charming.
Should we read through all of them?
That's up to you.
I don't want to bore all y'all folks at home.
I mean, to an extent, I feel like half of the audience might be really interested and the other half maybe doesn't care. But from a game design perspective, I think it's kind of good to get the full scope.
Oh, I guess he's a big griller too.
Oh. Hey.
Spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along.
Friday nights, see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take to a desert island, is his fishing pole.
I mean, that's practical
smart.
And it's a hobby.
Yeah, right. Turn-ons are a keen understanding of steak cuts.
Oh, I guess he's the grill one.
I think he and Joseph are grill ones.
Firefighter.
Ah, romantic comedies.
Lulz.
Ideal date is deck building.
Hell no.
That's such a dad joke. Never leave home without a portable fishing pole. And spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter's smarter than I am. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's like a point of like he's proud of her, but also like worried.
I don't know.
Huh. Robert?
When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trust Giacomo.
Dude, one thing to take to a desert island is a gun. Turn on, don't talk to me. So we've already done,
yeah.
taken a step in that direction. What do you want to be when you grow up? Grifter? What's a grifter?
I know what grifting is, but I don't know what it is in this context.
Oh, interesting. Favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. Ideal date? Grave robbing. Never leave home without at least 4 knives. At least. Spend a lot of time thinking about you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes.
You're a little...
He's a bit unhinged.
How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I will try my best to understand. I would love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter.
I really truly wonder if like Damien appeals to people that live the goth lifestyle, or if he's like just ridiculous. Yeah,
I don't know. You're
I can't take him.
Goth kid.
Yeah, I can't take him seriously.
I don't think you're supposed to.
I guess that's fair.
On a Friday night, you're most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Well, see, I have a lot of friends who love true crime, so they'd be all over that.
I have a lot of friends that are into taxidermy too, so.
So he has some common interests. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, it would be a coffin.
Can't do this. Turn-ons. Pronouncing bosom correctly.
Bosom.
Bosom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I already failed that test.
Win.
What do you want to be when you grew up? A bat.
Foreign art house horror. There you go, Christopher.
All right. That's one redeeming quality.
Ideal date. It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beats of our hearts.
Can't do this. Never leave home without an upside down cross. Of course. Spent a lot of time thinking about mortality.
Salience.
Salience.
He's so funny. I like.
He makes me laugh the most, but that's because I can't handle how absurd he is.
Hugo, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry.
On Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. All right.
Sounds like a good Friday night.
Yeah, right. Remembrance of the things passed by Marcel Proust. Turn on is muscles. Nice. Wanted to be a movie star. Favorite movie genre is documentaries and art history. Not surprising. Ideal date. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence.
That's not like a first date though. That's like when you've been dating for a while.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
But I guess that
it
still
is
counts.
Ideal date, not first date.
That's true. So it still counts.
What do you never leave home without? My glasses. I actually forget them a lot. Spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them.
Very thoughtful, Hugo.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland.
Most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Desert Island, my 6-string.
He's a musician.
Favorite turn on, my loving wife. Yeah, right. What do you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. Favorite movie genre? Feel good movies.
Well, I guess the questions were subtler than I thought because thought he's the grill guy because of the grill thing.
Oh, that's fair.
But he's the ship captain and musician.
Yeah, just because he's a good grillman doesn't mean that that's really what his interests are.
Right.
That's a good point, actually. Favorite movie? Oh, no. Ideal date? Lovely night in the town with my wife. Yeah, right. What do you never leave home without? A good book. And spend a lot of time thinking about how I could be a better man, husband, and father.
I totally believe that he thinks about that.
Yup.
Let's chat up Matt.
Yeah. I like Matt.
If the police are driving behind you, don't give them probable cause to pull you over.
Nice dad tip. I navigate to Matt's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the BBQ. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? Think for a moment.
No, it's really funny. Wait, after you type the thing and send it, I get a little, I don't know if people who don't have anxiety feel this, but when you message someone, you're really scared to see what they say.
I understand that. I think maybe you feel that more than I do, though.
I was like, Cyrus, my boy, is gonna be the same way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's Soundgarden?
It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches.
Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. I'll log off a Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decades through memories of denim jackets and moral panic over teenagers during turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh God, I thought it was cool. Oh God, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of their airbrushed vans
Oh my
in the
God.
parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now?
You're overthinking, Cyrus. Shut up.
I spent most of the day pacing around the house thinking about my last relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought it was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age.
Dad, what are you doing?
I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school.
Do you have a job, Cyrus?
I don't think he does. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Aww. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously.
Are you sure that's all that you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong? That's pretty messed up. I mean, like, I don't want to not believe her, but at the same time, I am curious if that's all that it is.
Mm-hmm.
If there's, anything else going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Or just right here.
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really.
I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready.
Anyway, what's up?
Amanda, how do I be cool?
Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night.
No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Dad.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember?
I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and you cried and screamed the whole time.
Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Oh, you're not ashamed. You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper.
Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a pretty glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in.
Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band?
Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk?
What's Jeremy Punk?
Yes.
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they?
He said that they're Canadian punk?
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine.
Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene.
Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music.
That's it?
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything.
Well, that's comforting.
And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row.
What?
Never mind. Just have a blast tonight.
Oh, man. All right, well, this is a good point to call this episode. We were way over time, but I wanted to go along since we spent so much time looking at Dadbook.
Dadbook!
Dadbook! Question of the day. How does giving the player a sense of the relationship status with other dads benefit the design? I think it's maybe a risky choice, but I think it's potentially a very useful tool for the player.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, I'm into it.
It gives you goals, I think. It's like...
Not only goals, but I think I guess I'm sort of answering my own question a little bit, but I think it gives you a lot more freedom. Like, it in a way says, like, if you have 3 hearts with this dad, you kind of have the luxury of exploring some other dads because you're good with that dad.
Well, I wonder too if it's like once you get to 3 hearts, you've set a path.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe like if you want to talk to a bunch of dads, you like evenly level them, and then once you're like 2 hearts with everybody, then you like pick your
You're
one.
like, this is the moment of choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or if you're a player who just like goes all in on one character, then. But I think giving you the information, like you said, gives you kind of freedom to play it in whatever way works for you.
Yeah, you don't have to feel like every choice you make might be the make it or break it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for the next episode, and in the meantime, share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm curious to see how you guys like this playthrough so far, or don't like it if you made it this far.
Yeah, and if you're liking Dream Daddy,
Check it out.
give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.